So today we're talking about influence. I feel like people are easily influenced nowadays due to seeing their favorite celebrity or parents, friends, or anything like that. I remember, I think the word was gullible, which is which is just meant like you're easily able to be tricked or be told to do something without much reasoning to think. I remember seventh or eighth grade cross country. And me, I was gullible because I thought that a couple of my teammates were going to a bouncy house. And I thought, why not? So I went and none of them went there. So the meaning of influence is the power to have an important effect on someone or something. It's like your role model. So let's say you look up to a certain person, your mother or dad, their role model, your brother or sister. They are teaching you, you are learning from them. You are watching their moves on how they act, how they work, how they speak, everything. So it's just like they're a big influence in your life, but then you allow people. See, I tend to stay away from crowds because I know that in one way I can influence them into becoming better, or in another way they could just go against everything and I can get trapped in them. The reason why I don't do crowds is because I'd rather be on my own and be able to think, to operate on my own, not be told, hey, let's go to this party, man. No, it's immediately no for me because I'm not going to parties. I'm going to focus on what needs to be done. But an influence should be someone good. If you have negative influence, like people that smokes, drinks, shoots, or anything like that, sure, they might be, this depends on who they are. But understand they smoke and drink, so that's a bad thing for you because smoking can cause really bad harm to your lungs. And I've never smoked, but yeah, I've been around secondhand smoke and I had lung infections, not great. So I understand the pain that can cause um secondhand smoke to smoking. And drinking, I never experienced drinking yet. But yeah, I don't want to because I don't know what I'm like if I was supposed to do it drunk or anything like that. So just like what I'm trying to say is try not to be easily influenced because sure there's role models, but yet are they the best role model? You should be able to look at their own lifestyle. Are they living a way towards what I want to look at? I look up to my uncle a lot. He's an accountant, pastor, and youth pastor. I look up to him a lot because he is raising a family of his own. He has his own house. He works amazing jobs. Like I admire that because as a child, I didn't have that role model. I was the oldest, so a lot of things were put on my end. And I didn't really have my parents around because my mom was busy with men or just wasn't around, or my dad. I'm not gonna go into that, but understand we are easily influenced. I mean, with social media, phone, everything, we can pop up on the next trend. Like that's how easy it is. That's how easy we're influenced because next trend, a lot of people seems to be doing. Instead of trying to, I like this expression a lot. I like to think as myself as a rock in the water. The reason why I think that way is because, sure, water can go past me, but yet I'm a rock. I'm solid. I have my foundation. So water can go like, so water can go around me, under me, everything, but yet I can stay there and still remain myself. Like I feel like if people learned how to understand what is best for them, they will not be fat. They will not be depressed. They will not be in anxiety because I do not suffer from stress, anxiety, depression, or nothing because I exercise, I maintain a healthy diet. I am religious, but not full extent. But yeah, I do focus towards my religion because I put my priorities like this. One, my religion. Two, myself. Three, my family. Four, school, sports, or jobs. And five, relationships or friends. If you're able to maintain those top priorities, you'll be able to focus on what's more important. You'll be able to focus on what is best for you. And sure, there's lots of videos out there that says you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. But guess what? Experiment. It's really ex complete experiment. I didn't know what was best for me. So I looked up videos. I'm like, that doesn't even look like for me. So then I just went downstairs to my basement and started lifting. That was a long time ago. And I'm proud to be able to lift on my own. Like I'm happy because, okay, let me tell you what I did. I woke up at 5, ran with my dog for about a mile or two, then went for 5 miles on my own. Came home, took a little break, but yeah, not too long, probably like 3 to 4 minutes. Then I went outside, sledgehammer to tire for 50 on each side, then went downstairs and lifted on arms. And after that, I did weighted punches. Right there is my entire morning from 5 to 7 or 7:30. But see, I didn't just take time to look at, oh, it's cold outside. No, I went out immediately start running. Like your mind is a weapon. Or I'll probably go into that Thursday or next week. I'm not sure yet. But yet, if you can build a structure, a habit, because your influence or becomes your habits as well. I have a habit of I'm impulsive in ways, but yet I have a habit of looking over my actions now. I look over my consequences. Is it good or bad consequences? Would it project me into what I want to be, or would it set me back? I look at I do research, then I act upon it. If it's like if it's like right there, I have that split moment of decision making. Is this the best decision, or is this going to be a bad decision? Am I supposed to talk like this, or am I supposed to talk like this? Regardless of what is going on, the words you say, the emotions you do is influence on the other person. I can immediately start acting terrible in front of people, and guess what? People are gonna be like, I don't want to be around that or anything like that. But why? Because people want to know what's good for them, regardless of their consciousness or subconsciousness. And I feel like if people really took the time to look for the social media, look for their followings, look through what they post, is it good or bad? Would it expand my knowledge? Would it hold me back? Or would it help me towards the direction I want to go? Or would it hold me back and keep me trapped? Understand. So with my personal account on Instagram, I think I was following like 160 something. I went down to 59, 58 followers now. I'm following because I went through them and I realized which was good and which was bad for me. That is actually a good deal because I don't spend as much time on Instagram. I do use Snapchat, but I only have few people on it. I have 3 people within the team Snapchat. That's it. I keep a low amount of people because I don't want distractions. I understand. You have friends. Okay, they're my friends. Guess what? They send you a snap. You're looking at that. There's no text. It's just a snap. That's it. Are you even sure if they looked at your previous snap or looked at your previous message to send you that. Understand, we can either make an influence on people or we cannot. I met, so I told someone this. The best way for me to remember a name is if they make like an influence on me, a big impact. If not, you're gonna have to keep on coming back, coming back, coming back, so I can actually remember the first name. If not, then they have no effect on me. That's how you should be. You should be in the mindset of, are they good for me or are they bad for me? Do I want to be around that or do I not want to be around that? Like it's remember in schools, like you had the bad kids and you had the good kids. You had the sports, you had the athletes, you had the popular, you had the nerds, everything. I remember seventh and eighth grade, I was around the athletic kids because they were most popular. Once my freshman year, then from there, I sat by myself because I realized those people are not going to be there in my future. They are not going to be a part of my future. They're not going to be considering me as my friends. And guess what? I was happy to realize that because I realized I was trying to put on an act as some type of clown so I can make them laugh and we can be friends, right? Friends. No, be your own person. If people likes what they see, they will come to you, ask questions, and if they want to project in their own lifestyle, they will ask for guidance. If they ask for guidance, help them, work with them. Do not let them down. But guess what? Keep on them because if you don't, they will think, oh, he stopped caring about me. Okay, let's just leave. No, stay on top of them. If they are struggling with something, be there for them. If they are like, I don't feel like doing it today, tell them, look, I didn't feel like doing it today either. But guess what? I still did because I know my future needs me. I know that my future generation needs me. I know that my future family needs me. I know that myself needs me. And guess what? Sure, there's hard days to get up early, but guess what? Those hard days are the best days for mental strength. Your mentality, your influence, everything is based up on waking up to a new day, to start a new day, to build into that day. To be honest, my days just goes by because I don't stop. I'm busy constantly. I'm not reading, working out, hanging out with people I enjoy being around with, or I don't even relax to be honest, because I know if I relax, I will not be happy with myself. I am someone that cannot relax simply. And that's it. See you.